Welcome to Keenon Empowerment Training course for our partners. In this episode, I would like to talk about the mapping guide for our hotel delivery laser type robot W3, which includes detailed steps on setting up the W3 robot from start to finish with the use of Hotel Robot Installation Assistant. In this first part of the presentation, we are going to cover the preparations and configurations. Firstly, it's recommended to connect the robot to a stable Wi-Fi network. Secondly, configure the hotel delivery application. Lastly, configure the Hotel Robot Installation Assistant. The robot needs to be connected to the Wi-Fi on the Android interface, and to do that, open the Keenon Delivery app and go to the advanced setting page by entering the super password. Then go to the system setting on the left, turn off daemon running, app auto start, and hide system menu bar to bring up the black menu bar at the bottom of the robot screen. Tap on the circle home button in the middle of the menu bar to take you to the Android interface. Once you are there, pull down the status bar from the top right corner of the screen and select Wireless LAN, then connect to the most stable network. Next, we need to delete all the resource packages that have been imported to the robot. Go to Resource Management and delete all the resource packages that are under the Imported Package section. Then we go to General Settings and make sure the robot is connected to the correct data center. After that, it is recommended to check the software version of the robot by going to About, then tap on Application Software Version. Here is the Hotel Robot Installation Assistant main menu, where you can see the function of each button represents. The important part in this main menu is the status of the three check items, and they all must be green. Next, tap on the setting button on the top right corner and tap machine information on the left, then tap on Restore Factory Settings. After that, we need to select the same data center as the delivery app. Now we are moving on to the second part of the presentation, map building. Within this part, we are going to cover scan mapping site, setting target points, advanced setting, map floor management, and saving map. To start with, I would like to remind ourselves with the laser type robot mapping tips that were covered in previous training session. These tips apply to W3 mapping as well. Please feel free to pause and read through them again. Scan the hotel floor where this charging pile will be placed, in most cases the reception floor. While scanning, make sure to scan the inside of the elevator cabin. Once you have completed the scan, tap Complete Scan on the bottom right corner to move to the Setting Target Point step. Add a charging pile point, place the charging pile at a fixed location without powering it on. Reverse the robot onto the center of the charging pile and tap on the machine position punctuation. Please note it is recommended to inform the end user not to change the position of the charging pile since the robot uses it to relocate itself when the robot is lost. Tap on the target point type and choose charging pile from the drop-down list, then tap Save. The target point name will show charging pile by default, but you can edit it to your preferred name. Next, insert the phone number of the hotel reception, including any prefix. Lastly, tap Save again on the top right corner to add a charging pile point in the map. Add the origin point, push the robot to a location where it is going to wait for orders, normally next to the reception. Then tap on the machine position punctuation. This time choose origin point from the target point type drop-down list and tap Save. We also need to insert the phone number of the hotel reception, including any prefix, for the origin point. Then tap Save again on the top right corner to add the point. The next important part in setting target point is adding the floor elevator points. These are inside elevator point, elevator waiting point, obstacle avoidance point, and queuing point. Adding these points are similar to adding the origin point, but this time we need to select the same elevator ID from Keenon Cloud. Please follow the steps in this slide and make sure the orientation of each elevator point is correct. Here we have an example of each elevator point position. These points have to be added for all operating floors in the hotel, and their position should look like the screenshots are shown here. Adding the destination point for hotel room is the same as adding the origin point, but we need to change the target point name to the room number and enter the phone number of the room including any prefix. Please refer to the steps in this slide when adding the hotel room destination point. Once you have finished adding all the destination point, then tap Next on the bottom right corner to bring you to the Advanced Setting page. Then Advanced Settings, restriction line settings let you regenerate restriction line around the map and edit the restriction line layer by using the tools from the right toolbar. Speed limit settings let you adjust the speed within any designated area of the map. Next important part in advanced setting is elevator settings, where we can separate the elevator cabin area and the elevator door area. Use the polygon tools to draw a line for each side of the elevator cabin area. Tick elevator from the pop-up selection box, then tap confirm. The elevator cabin area should be filled with black color. Use the polygon tools again and draw a rectangle around the elevator door area. Tick door from the pop-up selection box, then tap confirm. The elevator door area should be filled with gray color. Tap save when your elevator area looks like the screenshot as shown here. Normally the hotel floor share the same floor plan. So to make things easier, the floor management within Hotel Robot Installation Assistant can actually let us duplicate the floor map to another floor that has the exact layout. To achieve this, tap on the building icon to bring you to the floor management page, where you can see a list of floors you have created so far. Tap copy for the floor you want to copy from and begin the copy floor process. In this example, we copy from floor 1 to floor 2. So we enter 2 in the copy to field. The number of prefix means the position of the hotel room number that we want to change, and 0 means the first number. The digit target point means how many digits of the hotel room number are being changed, and 1 means 1 digit. For the copy content section, pick the cells you want to copy to the new floor. And we only choose target and elevator area here because the other two are not in the map we are copying from. Tap copy on the top right corner to create floor 2. Check whether floor 2 has been created correctly. Tap on switch to this floor, then tap next to skip to the target point setting, where you can check the map and hotel room number of floor 2. In this example, room number 105 has been changed to 205 from the copying process. In addition, floor management can also let us scan a hotel floor that has a different floor plan. To achieve this, access the floor management page using the same way as duplicating floor. But this time, tap on New Floor on the top right corner to begin setting up the new floor information. In this example, we are scanning map for floor 3. So we enter 3 in the floor number field. The building index should auto-generate it unless the floor is in another building of the hotel. Tap Save and Scan on the top right corner to start the scanning process. Follow the instruction on the robot screen and scan the map for floor 3. Scan the floor as if you were scanning the first floor. And once you have finished scanning the whole floor, tap Complete Scan to add floor 3 to the list in Floor Management page, as shown here. Next, follow the steps in Session Setting Target Points and Advanced Settings for adding hotel room points, elevator points, and drawing the elevator area. Finally, tap Save Map, and when the right screenshot appears, that means a resource configuration has been created on your Keenon Cloud account for this hotel mapping task. This is the end of the presentation, and thank you very much for attending this training session. Goodbye.